Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room. He is Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka Too Cold the Hitman, Kimbro in the building. Bro, what's going on?
Yo, man, what's good with y'all, man? Catching some of this NXT, man, going on, man. They put my boys in a title match, man, in a fatal 4-way eliminator, and we getting ready to watch that with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and talk about that. But while we got a little time, man, let's talk a little bit about this NXT, brother.
All right, man. Well, so to start off tonight, we have my girl, man. You know, I know you said you really haven't you really aren't really looking forward to seeing her in the ring as much, and that's Ember Moon. We had Ember Moon versus Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose ended up picking up the victory. It was a quick match, but dude, look, man, if I gotta be all the way 100 with you, as quick as that match was, Mandy Rose looked legit in this, man. Mandy looked legit. I'm slowly but surely really starting to become not only more of a fan of Mandy, but I'm really starting to feel this toxic attraction gimmick. I know we just getting started and they got a little bit of work to do, but Too Cold, man, what are your thoughts on Mandy Rose and the whole toxic attraction? And, real talk for real fans, man, shoot from the hip.
Man, I like Mandy Rose. I told you, man, there's something about her, man. She's been improving. There's a little something about her, man, that you've been seeing it, but they're gonna do Halloween Havoc next live Tuesday, October 26th. Up, NXT doing it again. They're gonna do Halloween Havoc. All right. I mean, I would save it for a special Halloween night, but that's just me. I mean, I would do it on Halloween night. I don't know why not, but that's just me. But yeah, man. I like Mandy Rose. It was good to see Ember Moon. Like she slimmed down. She came back ready. Ready to go. Looked like she was ready to fight. I don't know what the hell that glowy thing was. Like a dragon's head on the side of her shoulder. But other than that, man. Yeah, man. I definitely want to see what toxic, and whatever the hell it is. Whatever the hell that name is. Toxic addiction or whatever the name is. About damn time. That's about damn time. But I have a feeling my boy gonna lose, man. They announcing the match next week. What's good, Leo, man? Hey, you catching that at a good time, man. You about to catch the fatal 4-way tag team title match, man. You about to see a nice little match. So you catching it at the right time. And they announced it, and they just announced that Swerve gonna fight Escobar next week, even though that should have been happened. But I digress. I'm going to finally get my match, man. But I feel like I know what the end is going to be. But okay, yeah, because I don't, yeah, it kind of sucks. It is what it is. And we got MSK coming out, but franchise, man, my guy, man, go ahead with the show, man. Finish talking. We can sit here and talk about this and talk about the show later. Whatever you want to do.
For sure. Well, next up, of course, we got your boys, man. We got your boys Santos and the whole Lil Gato Del Fantasma clique. They shooting that shit, they talking that talk, man. They going in on the Hit Row fam and Too Cold. He said, hey, look, y'all ran away to SmackDown. SmackDown Live and saved y'all asses. I mean, Santos was talking that talk. And, my girl Electra Lopez, what I'm saying? She was talking greasy, Too Cold, man. She was talking greasier than a box of Angela Mia's pizza. I don't know what's going on, man.
That's greasy, boy. That is greasy, boy. Woo, that's some real greasy right there. Hey, but I love it. That's what we're liking about the rivalry. We needed that finish, man, and that finish was Escobar versus Santos. But obviously, with them being called up to SmackDown, I don't see my man retaining. Even though I feel like he should have a victory over Santos. Like he didn't get his victory over Santos last time because he lost, and that was I wouldn't send him out like that. But it is what it is.
All right, next up, man, we get that boy L.A. Knight versus Odyssey Jones. Odyssey Jones, like he was about to pick up the victory, but instead he did not. L.A. Knight ended up picking up the victory thanks to some interference from, and I can't remember his damn name. What this dude name? Andre Chase.
Oh yeah, Chase crapping on Odyssey Jones for the past week.
Yeah, the fake Nick Saban wannabe. But yeah, so I mean, hey, look, LA Knight ended up picking up the victory. We got the fatal 4-way tag team match starting off right now. We got your boys, man, MSK in the ring. You got GYV, the Grizzle Young, and soon to be new tag team champions. I can't wait to see this. And then we got the APA version 2. And Briggs
2.0, APA 2.0.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we got Wesley in the ring right now doing this thing. All right, now we got Nash Carter. I'm not gonna. You know what?
Carter and Mello.
Yeah, your boy Mello and Trick.
Hey man, Trick a fool, man. Trick a fool. He definitely that. He remind me of my kinfolks. I don't know. I mean, he remind me of my kinfolks, man. That dude that just it's like, bruh, I know we about to start some shit, but we about to do some shit. So that's my kinfolk, man. That's my brother. That's my dude, man. He straight remind me of that boy.
Hey man, is it me or do Trick sort of remind you low key like of a toned down Velveteen Dream with just his whole presentation?
Not presentation a little bit, but I wouldn't say Velveteen Dream. He kind of just got a cockiness. It's more of a kind of that. He's kind of got that Montez Ford energy with cockiness, with a little bit more cockiness and aggression.
Trick. Hey, Trick remind me of one of them dudes in school, you know, them dudes that be begging for the hugs from the hot chicks. Can I get a hug?
Damn, that was a nice boot to the face. Okay.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you got that Jensen boy up in there, man, getting it in with Trick.
Ooh.
All right, bro. Okay. So let me see. We on week 4 right now. All right, man. Week 4 of the rebranded NXT. We have escaped the 3-week push. Mm-hmm. It looks as if, once again, anything can change. It's WWE, still Vince McMahon. But it looks as if this may be the way of the future for the time being.
For NXT, it does, but we still gotta wait till everything is official. When everything's official on October 22nd, you know that will. Oh boy, went on to the outside. But I think that's when we'll see the permanent changes for at least for the year. But as far as NXT, yeah, I do see it being kind of this way. As far as with the young talent being the more the focal point, guys getting their reps, and that's what it is. But it's not silly games. It's at least the same style that we appreciate about NXT is why we watch NXT. It's the wrestling, and you know, it's seeing what these guys can do in the ring. Can you tell a story and keep us captivated in a match? Like, and yeah, that's what that is. That's what we like about NXT. It's just that different styles that clash. That it was like, oh my man. I mean, come on, man. How many takeovers? How many takeovers are people calling the best takeover ever? Okay, how many matches are people like, this was the match. No, like, dude, there were so many, and that's what we want NXT to continue to be. We wanted to continue to be that. I told you, Leo, man, you turned it on at the right time, man. But this is what we want NXT to be, man. But to see younger talent come up is good. I mean, of course, with WWE, it has a faster process for them, a better process, because it's WWE. But we all know what we see in NXT may not necessarily be what we'll see on the main roster, and that will be the difference.
Yeah, man. But hey, so far, like I said, so far so good. It looks promising right now. But while we on another commercial break, man, let's run back through some more of this match card.
Do you do?
So then next up, man, so we get a Cameron Grimes segment. You know, Cameron Grimes say, you know, he looking for that special lady. And then, of course, we got that boy Pete Dunn and the newly recruited Ridge Holland coming into the frame. And then we get Pete Dunn challenging Cameron Grimes for a match later on that night. And then we get another segment. We get your boy, Von Wagner, the young upstart. And that man, Kyle O'Reilly. And Kyle O'Reilly says, hey, look, man, you know, you came and you saved my ass earlier in the night, but why? And he said, hey, look, you know, I respect you. And Kyle O'Reilly says, well, respectfully, keep your nose out my business. Tuco, Von Wagner. This is somebody, man, me and you both were very upset when we seen him whooping ass on one NXT, and they didn't see him for a little bit. Now he's back. It looks like he's going to be in the program with Kyle O'Reilly. Next week is going to be Pete Dunn and Ridge Holland versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner in the tag team match. We already see what they're doing with Braun Breaker. Tuco, hey, my guy, can we see? I know it's still very early in his career. I know we really just starting to see him get his feet wet. Right. I can see Braun Breaker being that guy eventually becoming what we say box office. Is he there yet? No, but I can see it. Can you see this in a Von Wagner?
Eventually, if he continues to trend in the right direction. I mean, of course, he'll have some bumps in the road, but as long as he continues to trend in the right direction, yes. But again, what we see here, a long time no see too. Right, man. I ain't seen you in forever, man. But it's gonna take a process, man. Eventually, but not. You know, he seemed like he got something, but you know, obviously, you know, he's got to work with the right person to, you know, really put him over. But he needs repetition, just like everybody else, man. They gotta get that time in. Like I said, that 3-week push. I want to know what will happen with Hit Row split up. See Big Fab, especially doing that. Well, yeah. I mean, I hope not. I hope not. Not catering or getting released. I don't want to see.
A lot of people seem to think that for whatever reason, and I don't get it, but a lot of people seem to think out of everybody in Hit Row, B Fab is going to be the one person that's going to be in catering, which I actually think is the exact opposite. I think B Fab, if anybody, is going to be one of the ones that's probably going to get a push first outside of Isaiah Swerve Scott. That's just my thought, because she has such a strong character and she got a look on her.
One that tag team of Top Dollar and Adonis is going to get they're going to get a nice little look. Now, will Hit Row be Hit Row? Now that's the question. Now that's the real question that I got for you. Will Hit Row be Hit Row? All right, like I'm saying, will they still be able to have that aggression? Now, the tribal chief is the tribal chief. He's telling people, yo, he's tired of missionary. You know, he wants to switch things up. I mean, will Hit Row be Hit Row? Can we expect that same aggression?
So my thing is, Hit Row NXT was like Coca-Cola with the cocaine in it. You know, I don't want them to come out to the main roster and, you know, they take my coke out my cocaine. You know, right? No, leave it in there. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Leave the white dust on the can. But yo, look, honestly, I think with them being on SmackDown, I think they're fine. I think they would have went to Raw, I would have been a little concerned. SmackDown kind of gives them a little bit of leeway anyway, as far as, you know, content matter. I mean, I don't think Roman Reigns, I mean, he probably would have made cut that promo on USA, but I know for a fact Fox is comfortable with shit like that. If you look at what Fox airs, have you seen the UFC press conference?
I mean, come on, man. Family Guy, American Dad, Bob's Burgers. I mean, all them shows that come on. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
all the references and assassinations on those shows. You tell me missionaries, would you get offended by?
Dude, like, come on, man. They do it all the time. All right, man. We got apparently we had elimination. The other team got eliminated. I don't even remember what the team was.
I know the first team that got eliminated, well, the only team actually was Carmello Hayes and Trick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Carmello Hayes and Trick. Yeah, I wasn't thinking they were gonna get eliminated first, but they did. But they're not a real team. They're just kind of two homies.
Yeah. Okay, man. So I'm gonna call this right now. This is for the championship. Am I correct?
Yeah, it is. But
If
feel like my boy's about to get
GYV
tossed out.
don't
My
win it,
boy's about to get tossed out. No.
so guess who gonna win? Guess who gonna win? GYV. I'm calling it GYV right now.
No.
You don't see GYV?
Keep watching.
Wow. What the fuck? Wow. I'm not mad, but wow.
I am.
Wow.
I am. I'm
So are you mad that MSK lost, or are you mad that GYV didn't win?
I'm mad that GYV didn't win.
Okay, I'm upset.
I'm mad that GYV didn't win. I'm not understanding what they're not seeing with this team, but it is what it is. I mean, of course, MSK's had the title for a minute. Nobody really expect them to really hold it forever.
All right, bro. Yeah. Oh. Man. Okay. All right. I don't know anymore. That threw me through a loop. I ain't gonna lie to you. That one kind of.
I mean, it's like it's finishing up now. Yeah. Yep. I mean, what else is there to do? You got a new team.
I mean, which is fine. I thought GYV would have won it, and then they would have went into a program with Briggs and Jensen, and then Jensen could have took it off of them after a minute. But but it seemed like right now that we're gonna get Briggs and Jensen. So,
oh no,
MSK. Wait, the MSK retain? You know you're a little bit better.
I thought they were lose. I'm like, I could actually see them losing. They actually retain.
All right, well, cool. All right, so now I ain't too mad now. I ain't too upset no more. you see these emotions that Vince had us go through?
I mean, it was good emotions, but still, I'm tired of seeing my dudes get the shaft.
Man, put some respect on their name, man. Put some respect on it, goddamn it. All right, so MSK picked up the victory. We got 2 minutes left on the clock. What's about to happen?
Either everybody hand on the belt, or they're gonna get their ass with one or the other.
Crowd chain. We want Mello.
Okay.
What we doing? What's going on? What's about to happen?
I mean,
what's about to happen?
Could be nothing. Could be something. Yep, and it's something. Of course, Imperium. Oh yeah.
And you know what's funny, bro?
I wouldn't mind seeing Walter show up on NXT.
I'll be forgetting about Imperium.
I don't be forgetting about him. I'm waiting for Walter. I'm waiting for Walter to show up.
Where the fuck? Walter still got the championship, don't he?
No, Walter lost his championship.
He did to Dragunov. Right.
What am I saying? No, you remember that was the match of the night, man. Dragunov busted.
I forgot we had those little 2 or 3 weeks with Walter and Dragunov. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see Imperium on the main roster. That's one team I wouldn't mind seeing on the main roster. I don't think they would get booked in a terrible light.
Now they about to jump. Now they about to beat their ass. Oh no, they went off. All right, they went off. All right, man. Let's go ahead and start talking. Let me adjust here. Give me a second to adjust. Oh, the Hip Hop Awards is on. Do I want to watch the Hip Hop Awards? Nah. All right, man, I'm back. All right, let's finish this out, bro.
All right, man. So then next up, of course, after that, so we will have Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa ends up cutting a promo. And then who comes out, man? That boy, Brian Breaker. Ciampa says, hey, look, man, whoever going to challenge me, who got the balls? And of course, You know, Steiner's baby boy himself comes out. He says, you know, I got the biggest balls out of everybody in the back. So these two, they going at it. Breaker lays down the challenge. Ciampa, you know, he accepts and he says, you know what? Hey, man, look, you got a few weeks. You got a few weeks from being an intern to getting your PhD. Now, a lot of people are excited about Braun Breaker. A lot of people are thinking that it's too early for Braun to get this pushed this fast. Tuco, what are your thoughts on it? I can understand why WWE wants to push Braun Breaker, but I don't necessarily think, all right, fuck it. It's not necessarily, I don't think that he should get a title shot for the world title this fast, especially against a guy like Tommaso Ciampa when he really hasn't built his way up to it yet. How do you feel about it?
It's not bad as long as he don't beat Ciampa. It's not bad for the young guy. I mean, come on, man. They threw Wagner in the Fatal 4-Way. He didn't deserve that. Like, Wagner literally did not deserve to be in that Fatal 4-Way, but they threw him in it. I could see Breaker getting him. Look, it's Ciampa. One, they want to put him over, but putting him championship on him ain't gonna put him over because he's not an instant. Like, he ain't that great. Like, the dude, you know, he ain't been tested yet. He needs to be tested. He needs to get tested, and Ciampa will be a great test for him to show what he can do and what he'll be about, but also, you know, what can he take? And not yet. Eventually, yeah, but not yet. Not yet.
All right, man. And then next up, of course, man, Tuco, much like this gentleman coming up, I'm about to announce the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast, GOW Media LLC, man. This is a safe space. This is real talk for real fans. And speaking of safe spaces, man, so was the ring apparently for Joe Gacy. As Joe Gacy went one-on-one with Ikemen Jiro, he whooped his ass from here up and down all the way across Chinatown, and then came back, then whooped his ass across Japan, brought him back, whooped his ass again across Korea.
Japan and whooped his ass again. Hell no.
Then he took him to South Korea and North Korea and whooped them all over the whole entire goddamn Asian planto. Hey, Tuco, man, look, this boy Joe Gacy, man, he's something. He got something here, man. Ikemen Jiro, first of all, I like Ikemen Jiro. I'm talking a little bit of shit, just have fun with it. Ikemen Jiro, my guy. But Joe Gacy, he had something. When he first came on the scene, I was like, I don't get it. I'm starting to get it now. And in ring wise, he don't look bad. NXT, once again, this new crop of talent, they're showing promise. Does he have a little bit of work? Sure. What do you think, man? Joe Gacy, do you see this as somebody that's going to last in NXT, much less, you know, the main roster one day?
I mean, I don't.
Or do you see this as a gimmick that, you know, is going to run dry real quick?
It could run dry, but it's NXT. If the people get behind it, it can have a life. Okay, it can have a life. Time will tell if it gets over or not. It may get over. We've seen some gimmicks that shouldn't get over. So it's wrestling, man. You can never really count anything out. If you can find the right way.
Tuco going all right on us.
I'm sorry.
Oh man,
that's not what I. Yeah. Okay.
hey,
man!
Hey, even though they're listening to Boosie Collins over there with Casper and the Friendly Ghost.
Oh shit! Okay. The right way. If you can find the right way to get over with the people and connect with the people, then yeah. I mean, if it works for the kids, I mean, of course. But you know how long that works. So, I mean, yeah, it could or could not, but. As far as being a talent, I'm going to put him on the potential side with everyone else, and we'll see.
All right, next up, man, we get a Cora Jade vignette, and then she ended up having a match. It was supposed to have been against Virginia Ferry, ended up being against Frankie Monet. Frankie Monet whooped her ass for most of the match, but then, of course, in true WWE fashion, it wouldn't be a victory without a roll up, the infamous roll up of death, as we call it. Then, of course, we get the seg backstage, man. We get GYV, we get MSK, we get Briggs and Jensen. They all have a brawl in the back, and then that's when we would find out that it'll be an elimination style fatal 4-way for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Next up, man, we get a segment. We get Tommaso Ciampa. He's putting over Braun Breaker. Then, of course, Joe Gacy steps into the frame, and he says, I would love to be included for opportunity in this NXT Championship. And Ciampa says, hey, look, man, next week, if you could beat me, if you could win, all right, man, consider it a done deal. But just know that this ring will not be a safe space for you. All right, Tuco, next week. All right, we got Ciampa. We got Gacy. If Gacy wins, this will now go between Ciampa, Breaker, and Gacy. Do you think that we should add in another person, or should we just let this be? Right now, this is going to be between Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa. To me, I don't necessarily think you need to add Joe Gacy right now, but if your goal is to showcase more NXT talent on the big stage, I can see why you would do that. But I think if you're going to build up Braun Breaker as this badass he is, I think you need to let him get a one-on-one shot first before you start throwing him into triple threat matches for the title. That's just my thought.
That's true too, but you got such a flux of young talent. You're trying to show that some of these guys are really good. So you got to throw them in the fire. A triple threat match would actually be good because it would give that person time to do some stuff and recuperate and come back. And now, eventually, it's going to be one-on-one because you can't forget about the guy on the outside. But even though we'll forget about the guy on the outside, because you know how triple threat match works. Come on, man. There's always a formula to the triple threat match. So it will be interesting to see if they can keep up with that formula. Because eventually you're going to get a one-on-one moment where you're going to get to see what somebody can do. But eventually, yeah, we'll get the eventual one-on-one, and that will be the true story. But a nice little triple threat, because Wagner didn't do bad in a fatal 4-way, but with the extra person, he didn't have to do as much. But with a triple threat, it's the three of you, where it's Ciampa, who's the veteran, and then it's you two young guys. It's not two veteran guys and one young guy. It's two young guys. So let's see what you guys can do, and can you guys keep up with a guy like this? So I actually don't have a problem if there's some shenanigans and Ciampa ends up losing, so dude gets into the match and we get a triple threat match. I'm fine with that. Like, all right, cool. Now let's see how y'all can do that, but keep it at a triple threat match. All right, it's already a triple threat match. You're going to win by pin or submission, no DQ. So you can kind of get a little wild, a little rough with it. But it's all got to be done the right way, I guess. But I trust with Ciampa I trust with Ciampa, not so much Vince, but we'll see how it goes.
Next match, man, we get that boy the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunn versus Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes had plans to take this to the moon. It didn't quite happen that way. Pete Dunn ended up winning via the bitter end, the keyword of the GOW. We might as well add this into the GOW thesaurus shenanigans, because that's exactly what happened. But we know we got Cameron Grimes. He ended up taking that L to the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Then we get a Tony D'Angelo promo, followed by a Hit Row promo. And then we get a match, man. We get Malik Blade versus Tony D'Angelo. Like, I don't know who the hell Malik Blade is, but he didn't look bad. Clearly, they're trying to push Tony D'Angelo as, once again, another one of the young up-and-coming faces of NXT. To me, I thought it was a decent match. I thought you could have did a lot worse, especially with two guys I've never seen wrestle in the ring. Too cold, man. What did you think? Malik Blade versus Tony D'Angelo.
Not bad. I didn't catch all of this one. But then not bad. Not a bad match.
Next up, man, so we get Mae Young versus Indy Hartwell. Hartwell ended up picking up the victory. Then we get that boy Malcolm Bivens with the Diamond Mine promo. Too cold. We asked, man, we said this. We said, what happened to the great managers in professional wrestling? And slowly but surely, we started to get them back a little bit.
Hold on.
I mean, you got Paul Heyman.
Hold on.
What?
Time out.
What's up?
And we cannot gloss over that horrible match. I know I don't want to talk about it, but it's like, what the hell happened to Indy? And what the hell was up with Mei Ling? And or whatever the hell, like what I don't know. It was just parts of that. I saw like the middle end of that, like, and it was just like, oh my God, this is horrible. Like, she can't throw her, she can't hit, Indy can't fall. This girl can't run into the pole, right? Like, what the heck? She can't kick. I'm like, what? Damn, this is horrible, man. What happened to Indy? Like, did Dexter whack her, get her brains all scrambled or something? Did she lose all sense of the ring or something? Like, what?
Well, look, according to Vic Joseph, Dexter Loomis was at home recovering from rubber legs.
Rubber leg. Oh, he was recovering. Man, all right, okay, all right.
Oh man.
All right, damn. Man, I don't know. I think she needed to take the night off too. but what's the name? Wasn't no better either though.
I mean, I guess since you brought it up, I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was gonna, delete it.
It was just like really?
Well, it was a very sloppy match, and I noticed for Mei Ying to be somebody, didn't she just like choke out like Raquel? I mean, not Raquel. Did she choke out what's her name, Mercedes Martinez, like about a month or so ago? And you can't even get Indy Hartwell thin ass out the ring.
Indy though, like it's Indy. She just, you ain't trying to bury her like that. Like right now, I don't think at least, but they could. I mean, who knows?
Hey, I don't know, man. I know one thing, man. Boy, man, you ain't got them ham hocks, boy.
You stupid.
Yes, Lord.
I ain't even really get to see
it. Hey, go ahead. Rewind the Hulu. Turn the commentary off. Hey, turn the commentary off and see what you come up with. All right, so after this, man, I'm gonna fuck around and get too good in trouble. I'm gonna shut up. All right, man.
Wifey went to bed.
Oh, all right, yeah, violence.
You stupid. It is after 10 o'clock. I mean,
hey, this shit about to turn part ECW, part tip drill video.
No, we ain't going that far. We ain't going that far. No, that's suicide, brother. No, brother. No. I can talk some shit, but that's suicide. I am not taking that ride with you, sir. No, you will be on that by yourself. The franchise will be on the solo dolo for sure.
He said, all aboard. All right, man. But no. Joseph. Stop it. You stop it now.
You're my guy, though, man. You're my guy. Benjamin, man, what up, man? We about almost done, man. We still got a few minutes to hang out and kick it. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Choo choo. Hey, what's that little blue train, Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, man. Let's finish this up, man.
All right, man. But no, going back to Diamond Mine. Listening to Malcolm Bivens really break down Diamond Mine, and I like how they did this, how they broke down the attributes. It kind of reminded me of like watching like a ESPN or a Sports Center, and they break it down like the top plays, or how you watching like a football game. It's like a Monday Night Football, and they break it down like the offensive line and the receivers, like the X.
They're showing you highlights of the star players and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the way they broke it down because he's like, yeah, don't tell nobody, but these two my favorite. And of course, he's talking about oh my God, what's the
twins? You talking about the
twins? Yeah, oh my God, Lord forgive me, man, I'm forgetting their names. I'm gonna remember, but
we still learning all these. Look, that's a lot of new people names. All right, look, I just started learning Wagner's name. Shit.
But he had the twins. He had of course, he got Roddy Strong. Of course, you got Ivy now. And then, of course, you got Hachiman.
He's the coach.
And he's the coach. And not only can he coach you and out-coach you, but he can whoop your coach's ass, apparently. So, they stacked up over there. Tuco, Diamond Mine is WWE, man. especially NXT, they're doing a really great job with these factions. I see they're trying to, model after a certain company who's got plenty of great factions. But you got NXT, you got Lil Gato, Del Fantasma. I didn't even realize now, of course, with Diamond Miner, everybody got like they one badass female in the mix. I like it. Everybody kind of got their first ladies going on. What are you thinking, man? Diamond Mine, Malcolm Bivens. Talk to me.
I feel for everybody because they outnumber everybody.
Yeah.
They don't need any more people. But if you think about it, they really outnumber everybody. I mean, about maybe one or two people, but they don't really need a whole bunch of people. You got Roddy, you got a young dude, then you got the twins, and then you got the girl. Like that's enough people, man. You got a squad. Hit Row and El Gato would have problems with some of those guys. And Imperium will probably be the only team that can really bang with them. Just because of how they built. Well, actually, no, because they ended up getting rid of the one dude, so it was only 3 of them. So yeah, but Walter would take 2 of them. Walter would have to fight the twins. That's just Walter. You got the twins. That's just flat out what it is, bro. It ain't even a thought.
All right, next up, man. So, of course, we get Big Mommy Cool, the NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Gonzalez. She comes out, cut a promo. Out comes Mandy and Toxic Attraction. They seem like they about to get ready to jump her. And then, of course, she gets help with the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, Zoe Starr, Io Shirai. They square off in the ring and don't a damn thing happen. Then, of course, like I said, I mentioned this earlier, we get a segment. We get Kyle O'Reilly, Von Wagner. Von Wagner will make mention to Kyle O'Reilly. Hey, next week we got the tag team matches, you and me versus Ridge Holland and of course that boy Pete Dunn. And then we get the fatal 4-way tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We get MSK, GYV. Hell, we get that boy Carmello Hayes and Trick. We get Briggs and Jensen. Yo, I mean, overall the match was solid. Kind of gave me a heart attack for a split second, but your boys, man, MSK ended up picking up the victory. Then, of course, we had our guys, man, Imperium. They came out and they had a little face off. So now you got a whole little thing going because now you got Briggs and Jensen, you got MSK, you got Imperium. Tuco, man, the tag team division is looking rejuvenated, to say the least, in NXT. Talk to me, man, at the end of the night. Did you think the right team won tonight? Did you like how the matches went down? Did you like how the eliminations went down? Talk to me, man, before we get out of here.
Man, the match was all right, man. Man, the wrong team won. The match was all right.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Your boys are going to still be insane. They going to get them. They going to get them.
Nah, they don't need to be still soon. They need to be, and you're new, or they need to be, and you're still, you're 2 times. Like, that's where they should be at. But it is what it is, man. I digress. But we will rise once again, man. GYV, we will happen, man. Don't worry about it.
Well, Tuco, don't you worry, because tonight was okay. Tonight was cool. Tonight was all right. It rhymed. I like that. Damn, I'm a rapper for a reason. I ain't just a motherfucker that put words on beats. Yeah, I record that shit and I mix and master them bastards. I rhymed again. Yeah, I'm on point. Somebody take the mic away from me. Hey. Yeah. Y'all can catch me on Facebook. Turn it up. Hey, that's my brother right there. Hey, turn up. That's too cold. He the hitman for a reason. Hey, yo, look.
You know what it is?
Hey, we had NXT today. We had the draft yesterday, and then we had the draft on Friday. But tomorrow, my brother, I was a little bit tired. I was tired up until 10:26. It's 10:27. I'm going to tell you why I got some energy. Because tomorrow is Wednesday Night Dynamite. And you know what that means. Tuco, man, as the host of the show, before we get out of here, can you please tell these people what Wednesday Night Dynamite means to you, to me, and the wrestling fans all over the place?
Man, I ain't got to tell them because they know what it is. It's Wednesday night. I ain't got to tell them what it is because they know what it is by now. But this Wednesday night is the anniversary show. And we're going to get a nice 8-man tag match, the Super Elite versus Bryan and Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. There's going to be a nice 8-man tag. We gonna get that boy Sammy Guevara defending his newly won. And I said that's right, his newly won TNT championship against the newly signed Bobby Fish. And then of course, man, I think we also get it was another match. Of course, the match of the night, the match that's gonna hopefully be Hangman Page coming back and winning the casino ladder match for a new number one contendership at a championship. So yeah, man, yeah, tomorrow is gonna be dynamite.
And I ain't talking about JJ from the good times either.
It is. It's gonna be dynamite, baby, for real. Yeah. That's what it is. But it's Wednesday, man. You know, like I said, man, it's gonna be AEW Dynamite, and then it's gonna lead into Friday, and then that's gonna lead into Rampage and SmackDown. But you know, at least Rampage for that part. But you know, it is what it is, man. NXT, nice little show. You know, nothing that was gonna compete with of course, nothing that was gonna compete with tomorrow. But it is what it is. We'll see what their Halloween Havoc has in store. We'll see how good it is. I want AEW to get that, but Vince ain't gonna let them names go no more. All the names I want him to get, he ain't letting them names go. But I digress. Franchise, man, send us on out there, man. I think the people, they got tired of listening to us. They listened to us for 2 hours on Friday. You listened to us for 3 hours yesterday, and then you're hearing us for another 40-something minutes tonight. Yeah, man, we gonna get on out of here, man. Go ahead, send us on the way, bro.
Well, with that being said, man, it's yours truly, man, the voice they get on moist, the people's choice, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. Straight Shooter, the hitman, Too Cold Kimbro, and that's the bottom line because the franchise says so. And until tomorrow, it's Wednesday night dynamite, and you know what that means, baby. Peace.